All right, so welcome to day 2 of symmetrical drawing. Yesterday we did this top one, and if you remember, we always started in the center on the line of symmetry. So everything we do, we're always going to come back to that line of symmetry to start off. And if you remember yesterday, we started by putting points on all the nodes, all the spots where all the beams come together. Right? Remember, we drew all those dots in first, right, all the way around. And then we counted how many boxes were between each node, and we wrote the numbers up on top. Now, once we did all that yesterday, we then rewrote the numbers on this side, on the left side of the screen. However, when we did that, we did them in a mirror order. So since the 8 had come first, we put the 8 first. Then the 4 was next, so we put the 4 next. And then the 3 was there, and then the 10 was there. And then this 3 was all on the outside. So we made the mirror image. Now we're going to go on to the bottom, which is a little tougher. All right, definitely more going on here. So I already started off, and I already put all the points on all the nodes. And I already put in all the numbers. And then I also wrote the numbers on the right side, mirroring what was on the left side. So let's get started doing some drawing of lines. So let's see, I think maybe I'll go with purple today. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work just across the top, and we're gonna go point by point. So let's start right here at the line of symmetry where we always start. And there's one line coming off of it, this line right here. And if you notice, the line comes down to this point, which is 1, 2, 3 points away from the line of symmetry. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 points away, and I'm going to put my point. And that point is now done. Let's move on to the next one. Now on this next one, there are 2 lines coming off of it. All right, one line comes back to the line of symmetry, and the other one goes 1 point away. All right, so let's do that. So I'm going to start here. First line goes back to the line of symmetry. That was this one right here. And the other line goes 1 point to the second point. So that's 1, 2. Very good. Now let's move on to this third point, this one right here. Now this one right here has 4 lines coming off of it. So let's just get started with it. The first one goes back to the line of symmetry, which is right here. So we're going to start here, back to the line of symmetry we go. All right, now the next line here goes to the second point. So I'm looking at this line, and it's going to stretch from here down to this point, which is 1, 2 away from the line of symmetry. So here we go, and I'm going to go 1, 2, and bam, that one goes right there. Let's move on to the next one. Again, we're starting at that same point, and this one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 points over. All right, so let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 points, puts me to out here. All right, and oh, what did I do? That one I just did wrong. Didn't I do that one wrong? Yeah, silly me. Sorry about that. So let me do that one more time here so I don't apologize for that. So it's going to go from here to this one, which was the 4th point over. I was just starting in the wrong place. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now the last one we have to do from that one goes from here all the way out here. So let's see how many that is over. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over. All right, so I'm going to start there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, very good. So I think that was the toughest one. So it's behind us now. Let's go on to this next point. So I'm going to do this line. All right, this one goes to here, which is the 1, 2, 3rd point over. All right, so let's get going to this. So I'm here. So it's 1, 2, 3. Very good. This one here goes to this point, and that point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. And that looks good. And then we move on to these 2. So we're going to do this one and this one next. So this one. All right, so I went ahead and I finished all those off onto the end. And now what I'll do is I'm going to come across the bottom and just check to make sure everything's good. So right here from the center, I'm right down over here. There are 2 lines coming up, so I got both of those. This next point, 2 lines are coming up, which matches with this one. 2 points are coming up. 2 points coming up here. 2 points coming up here. So far, I'm looking pretty darn good here, huh? 2 points coming up here. I'm between the 6 and the 4. 2 points coming up here. That's good. Between the 4 and the 5, I have 2 points coming up. 2 points coming up there. The 3